Hello, everyone. I would like to talk today about commitment and the four pathways of healing. So take a cup of tea and let's have this chat, this conversation. I find this very, very important for everybody who is on the path of healing. Commitment is something which a lot of people don't understand that they need to have in order to heal. Unfortunately, the society teaches us that all these conditions we have, they're for life, high blood pressure, for life, cholesterol, and you just take the pill and maintain it. Well, I have a message for you. No, it's not. Every condition, every disease can be improved. It can be reversed. Some diseases can be healed completely. Others can remain in our body but never show any symptoms. So commitment. And then we'll talk about the four paths of healing, major paths of healing. So if we were symbolically represent a human body as a metaphor for commitment, what might we look like? So imagine that image I'll be describing. First of all, we would have a very strong foundation. Imagine if we are talking about a person, the legs and feet of the body would symbolize a strong foundation. Commitment often requires a solid base, rooted and determination and motivation. Where does the commitment come from? It comes from our dreams. And what is the dream? The dream is that thing, that thought that excites us, that image of us, of our life, of something we want to happen that is so strongly impacted our body that we have a thrill when we think about it, when we envision it. We change physically. So there is emotion connected to it in the body. So this is the dream. And we need the dream in order to be committed. And we need the commitment to achieve the dream. So these are the legs of the figure, the solid base, the rooted in determination and motivation, mind. Then, if we continue towards the core, just imagine a steadfast core. The core of the body, including the abdomen and the lower back, represents unwavering dedication. This is your bone back. The abdomen and the lower back are physically muscles and areas where, as a holistic coach, I work very hard, because the abdomen contains the organs and the back is the one that keeps us straight, keeps us going, so to speak. So just as the core supports the body, commitment is the central strength that upholds one's goals and actions. So this is the core imagine that you should imagine. Balanced posture is the next one I would suggest. A well-balanced posture of this body of we called commitment in the beginning, that signifies the harmony between different aspects of life, such as work, personal goals, for instance, and more. So when we have pathways of healing, the four I'll be talking about very soon, this commitment is equally important for each of those pathways of healing. It involves finding a balance that allows for sustained effort in various areas. So if we have to draw the arms of the commitment body, imagine outstretched arms that symbolize reaching towards one's goal. Commitment often involves stretching beyond one's comfort and reaching for new achievements. So when you are on the path of healing, the commitment really changes. People become more committed usually when they start seeing the results. And the commitment is one that helps us with the concentration. It requires clarity of the process to stay committed. You have to really know where you're going. And that helps you to stay on track. And if we have to draw a heart and a soul, the heart and soul of the body depict the person and emotional, the passion, I would say, and emotional connection to one's commitments. They symbolize the genuine desire and the enthusiasm that fuels long-term dedication. The long-term dedication is very tricky and difficult to achieve. I didn't want to use the word difficult, but there you go. Because we have a lot of temptations and life pulls us on the side. Different people put us in their own personal legend, and we get deviated from our path, so to speak. So that's why it's very important things to be simple. We have one dream and we follow one dream. And you will see that when you're on the path of achieving a dream, many other little dreams come true as well. But keep your focus on one dream. And if I continue with this figure and I can imagine the skin of this body we're drawing now, the skin acts as barrier, a barrier that protects the body from external challenges. So in the context of commitment, it signifies resilience, the ability to withstand obstacles, setbacks, and criticism while staying dedicated to our goals. We often get the criticism with good and not so good intentions, and it's up to us to shift our emotions of negative emotions we sometimes have due to that criticism, and to shift them to a positive emotion, to look for improvement. It's not easy because the criticism very often comes from people who we love, people we respect, and it's hard to swallow sometimes. But I am sure that if you try really hard, it is possible to turn that resistance, that negative emotion, into a positive expectation, and to work on it, to work on the criticism in order to improve ourselves. If we imagine the muscles and the strength of this body, the muscles embody the strength that is required to follow through your commitments. So just as physical muscles, we need to exercise to grow that commitment. Just as physical muscles, commitment is strengthened through consistent effort and practice. I find that we humans very often have trouble with consistency. We have periods in which we are consistent, like following our dreams, and periods where we just fall off the track, fall off the wagon, and we don't really care about the consistency and where we're going and etc. The most important thing is to get up and go, to get up and continue to be on the path. First of all, we need to just understand ourselves, forgive ourselves, and then continue on the path we have chosen. Sometimes those paths, they change. We are going to the same dream, but we take a slightly different pathway. So it's all right. As long as we move in the right direction towards our dream. So if the body we're drawing would have a flexibility and adaptability, what would it be? Flexibility in the joints and adaptability in the body represents the ability to adjust and pivot when necessary. When I train people, I tell them I train joints, I don't train muscles. The muscles will follow, but we need to achieve that needed range of motion for our joints in order for us to be mobile, in order for us to adjust, to pivot when we need. So commitment sometimes requires flexibility to navigate unexpected changes in plans. Very often, life puts on a path something which was, whoa, absolutely unexpected to deal with. But when we train flexibility of mind and body, we surely can overcome those unexpected changes, unexpected struggles, hurdles on the way towards our dream. Then, if we imagine again that figure of a human we are drawing right now, of the commitment, it needs endurance and stamina. Endurance and stamina are the entire body's showcase of that needed for long-term commitment. Sometimes we have to endure unsuccessful events. Sometimes we have to endure pain on the way towards our dreams, separation, and things like that. So that's why the entire body showcases the endurance and stamina needed for long-term commitment. Just as the body can endure physical challenges, commitment endures the tests of time and adversity. As you can see, commitment is not an easy path at all. And this metaphorical representation of a human body as a symbol of commitment emphasizes the holistic nature of dedication and the interconnectedness of various attributes and qualities that contribute to its success. We have the commitment, now we have the 4 pathways of healing. We have the dream, and we have to choose which pathway to take to be primary. And then on the way towards the dream, the healing process, we can change the pathways, switch from mental to spiritual, from physical to spiritual. And there is the pathway of medical as well. A mental pathway is connected entirely with your emotions, or I would say the control of your emotions. The emotions are those that change physically our body, and yes, they can lead to disease as well. According to the Chinese medicine, certain organs can pick up on emotions and just be a representative of those emotions. Means they can, let's say, the anger can be picked up by the liver, and the liver tissue can change, they say, while feeling this emotion, and that can lead to inflammation, the fear by the kidneys, and etc. Every organ has those peptides that can pick up on emotion. If you want to learn more about that, Deepak Chopra explains those things very, very interestingly, from many angles. Then you have the spiritual healing. A lot of coaches say that you must start first with the spiritual part and then to continue physically and etc., or the rest of the systems will follow. I kind of take a different path. I start with whatever person is ready. Mostly people come to me and they're ready to physically change their body. They don't, because they're in a lot of pain and discomfort, they don't really think about the spiritual or the mental healing. They want that pain to go away. But what happens is, after a while, when their health becomes better and better, and they tell me, like a client told me the other day, I'm ready now to do my visualization again. She used to do it before when she was healing from cancer, and now we are working on other stuff, and the body's getting healthier and healthier, and she's ready to go to more mental and spiritual work. This is amazing. For me, it's very rewarding. It shows me that we are many, many steps forward in our healing process. So spiritual healing is the fastest. Yes, I agree with this, but not everyone is ready to go through that path, because for 3 months of 3 hours meditation a day, you can achieve amazing stuff. Usually the first results while working on the physical body come after about 3 months of work with the clients. The first robust positive results physically. And so I mentioned mental, spiritual. Physically, we always have to make sure that we have the 7 variables balanced. Which are they? This is mental. First of all, it's the thoughts. Then we go to breathing. Then we go to hydration, nutrition, sleep and rest. Then we go to movement and happiness. All those have to be balanced in people's life, and I discuss a lot that balance with my clients. And then you have to make sure that in terms of physical, your macronutrients are intact. You know which is your metabolic type, and that's the way you balance your macronutrients. You know how much protein you have to take, the amino acids that synthesize protein, how much fat, and how much carbohydrates. A lot of people try to avoid taking enough protein because they have different beliefs about flesh, animal eating flesh. I want to tell you that this is the building block of our bodies, and it just doesn't work otherwise. I've seen a lot of people who are vegetarians. They look like they have a lot of energy, but when something happens to their body as an injury, they cannot really recover as fast as a person who drinks bone broth or eats adequate amount of protein, has building blocks. So also they have a lot of mood swings for that reason. The body needs those building blocks, and because with the meat comes the fat, or if you eat a lot of super lean meat, you have to really think about the fat intake. These are things that move our generator, if you call it, our body forward. Carbohydrates don't build body. They don't have enough amino acids. Even if you combine different amino acids from different vegetables, you have to eat enormous amount of vegetables, which our digestive system is not ready to take. We are not caused to have, I forgot, 8 or 9 or maybe 7, I don't remember, 7 to 9 stomachs where the vegetables go through to be so anything can be extracted from them. So we have one tiny stomach which, to work efficiently, can take no more than 250 grams per meal. We eat more. I eat more than that, but to be efficient, you need to give it the right macronutrients with that much. Of course, different stomachs, different people will have slightly different volume of the stomach, but that's it. Usually it's 250 grams. So this is the physical pathway of healing. And you have the medical pathway of healing, which people come to me from this pathway of healing, very often hurt, very often with a lot of complications because they've been too long on this pathway. I'm not against the medical pathway of healing in general, with the condition that your doctor discusses with you your plan of healing, how long we can stay on that pill, and when we're going to get off the pill, and by that time, how we're going to build up the body. The problem with the pills is that we know now that they have a lot of side effects. A lot of people have developed diseases, secondary symptoms, diseases due to the pills they're taking. And I don't think you deserve that. I think every person deserves health, robust health, happiness and joy, and to be able to follow their dreams and live their life to the fullest. Because at the end of life, this is the most important thing people think about. How did I live? Did I live to the fullest? Did I love people? Did people love me? Did I do everything what was in my mind as dreams? So these are the important things. And in order to follow your dreams and to do everything you want to achieve in life, you need energy, you need health. There is no bypass to that. Some people want to do spiritual bypass or bypassing the nutrition, and I'll be fine, I'll take the pill and it will compensate for my bad nutrition. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. We saw it so many times so far in life. We have so many researches that prove over and over again that the benefits of the pills are temporary. They're not long lasting. Of course, there are some pills like metformin, melatonin. They don't have some effects that can be really very harmful for the body. But for instance, recently I had to study a pill for high blood pressure. And it says it's one of the best ones. It has very mild effects. Which are they? Headache, stomach ache, dizziness. How you can live 100% of your life to the fullest if you're dizzy? How you will pick up your grandkid if you're dizzy? How will you be 100% at work if you have headaches? And they consider those mild effects because people just bear them or take other medications to deal with them. So the medical pathway is needed. Sometimes people are in a lot of pain, and yes, we need pills maybe to temporary, alleviate the pain, and help the body just to relax, help the nervous system to relax. But in the meantime, we need to work on our balancing our physical body in order to get off that pill, to not need it anymore. Because the body has the wisdom, the strength to heal us. The body knows what to do. We just have to create the environment for this body to do a great job. So these are my thoughts on commitment and the 4 pathways of healing, which are spiritual, mental, physical, and medical. None of them is primary. This is my point of view, because the primary is the one that you have awareness of. If you have awareness of your body, that is your primary pathway, and then the other ones will follow. If you have awareness of your spiritual pathway or of your spirituality, and you feel that you have to go this way, this is your primary pathway. If you prefer to go with medicine, orthodox medicine, this is your primary pathway. Thank you for listening. And if you would like to discuss your health issues, problems with me, your health dreams for your healthy body, just get in touch with me. My phone in Pacific Canada is 778-779-1203. And I also have a Facebook group where I post quite a lot of stuff daily. It's called Eliminate a Chronic Health Condition. Also a YouTube channel with the same name. And the Holistic Lifestyle Coach on Instagram with hyphens between the words. And this is my IG account. Just give me a call, and we can get on a free 20 minutes call to see if I can help you, or I can refer you if I cannot help you. Have a lovely day.